Again, welcome back to my channel. Did you know that over 90% of human communication is nonverbal? That means a woman could be showing you clear signs that she's interested in you and wouldn't even realize it. Most guys miss subtle signals, notice the not paying attention. Payback, by the end of this video, you'll have a crystal clear understanding of signals women send when they're attracted to you. Even better, you'll know exactly how to respond with confidence, and make sure you stick around until the end because you've got a bonus tip that most men never figure out that separates guys attract women from thou era constantly left wondering what went wrong. Welcome to Emma, your go-talk and all for real relatable advice and navigating complexities of love and relationships. 1. Hyper-awareness of your presence when a woman is attracted to you. Her awareness of your presence sometimes without her ever realizing. It's not just about her looking at you. It's about how often and how subtly she does it. You walk into shop and she glances up. That's normal, but then a few minutes later she does it again. Maybe she adjusts her posture slightly, tucks her hair behind her ear, or straightens her back, subconsciously preparing herself to Benedis. That's her brain registering prosen, cause when we're drawn to Zamian area awareness sharp happens. Psychologists still call this selective yacht and Sean. It's the same reason you stop seeing the car you just bought Avery rare on the road, when some meth or so is important to you, your mind locks onto it. A study published in the Psychological Science Journal affirms that attraction increase our ability to notice and track a person's movement, even in a crowded room. So if she seems to always be aware of where your reaches are, you're on her radar for more often than just casual observation. 2. She such as your hair no. You assume every woman will fixes your hair is interested in you. Let's break this down properly. Women play with their hair for many reasons. But when it happens in the context of attraction, it's often subconscious grooming. Pay attention. Tosh does it. She's twirling a string between her fingers, brushing it back repeatedly, or adjusting it when she talks to you. These are a classic rearing behaviors, small instinctive reactions designed to enhance the prince androgynon. Think of this way. When people are attracted to someone, they naturally want to look their best. And research on evolutionary psychology supports this. Study suggests that women instinctively adjust their appearance when they feel a surge of attraction. It's why a woman might suddenly become hyper-aware of a smudged lipstick or straighten her dress when talking Tosha finds attractive. So if she's playing with her hair every time you speak, especially if she's making eye contact while doing it there's a strong chance she's subconsciously signal interest. 3. She licks her lips. Phelps are one of the most sensual and expressive parts of the body. Third, attraction in ways you might not even realize. If a woman subtly licks your lips while looking at you, it's not just random. It's often an unconscious signal of interest. Think about it. You're mid-con conversation and she oddly licks her lips just for a split second while maintaining eye contact. It's a micro-expression. It's a brief involuntary movement that reveals what someone is feeling before they even realize that themselves. Does the Chopin traction has physiologic effects on the body? When a woman finds someone attractive, her body prepares for connection, and one of the things that happen is increased sedative production. A study published in the Journal of Behavioral Psychology explains that our mouth's natural abacumdria when we're nervous or excited, causing us to lick our lips more often. But here's the key context matters. If she licks her lips while she's talking, Toyou looks at your lips while you speak, or even light lie by Tesher lower lip. She's not just keeping them moisturized. She's signaling Thatch is paying attention to you in a way that goes beyond casual conversation. Point 4. She mirrors your body language. Most people don't even realize when do this, but mirroring is on off strong just nonverbal ways. Web connection with someone. It's an instinctive way of saying I'm on throw of length as you. You lean in slightly while talking. She does the same across your legs, and a few moments later she crosses hers. You take a sip off your drink and suddenly she reaches for hers too. This is called the communiactor phenomenon, where Pia Pleoniusly mimics the behavior of seem and they're attracted. 2. Why does this happen? Because mirroring builds trust and connection. Research in social psychology has shown that people are more likely to feel comfortable engaged with those who reflect their movements, speech patterns, or energy level. Think about the last time you had a conversation with someone you real connected with. Chances are you start adapting similar gestures and even facial expressions without realizing it. It hit the same thing happens when a woman is interested in you. So if you start noticing her subtly matching your movements, take it as a strong sign that she's tuned into you more feminine. Else in the room. 5. She shows her neck. The neck is one of the most delicate and vulnerable areas of felon. A woman exposes it around you, whether consciously or unconsciously, can be a strong indicator of attraction. Have you ever noticed a woman tilting her head slightly while talking to you? Maybe she runs her fingers along her collarbone, plays with a necklace, or touches the side of a neck. These instinctive aren't random. There are subtle signals of openness and trust. From an evolutionary perspective, exposing the neck is a subconscious way off signaling femininity and vulnerability. It's the same way as people naturally tilt their heads when they are deeply engaged in a conversation. It creates an inviting approach. Of psychologists suggest these gestures stem from her behavior are designed to draw tone in a subtle but effective way. If she's doing this while looking at you during key moments in your conversation, it's likely a sign that she's comfortable and interested. Before proceed, if you find value in this video, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe it at our channel. Your support helps us grow and makes you an integral part of our journey, and we deeply appreciate your contribution. Now let's return to our discussion. 6. She positions herself closer to you. This is one of most overlooked signs because ethapon so naturally when a woman is drawn to some she unconsciously finds shrink the physical space between you. You're at a social gathering standing in a group. Every time the conversation she's noticed she's right there closely know that she could easily brush against you. She might lean in slightly. You speak angle her body toward you or even find reasons to stand next to you instead of frost from you. This is what known as proximity theory, a concept in psychology. Hott explains how physical closeness increases attraction. Studies show that more accessible someone makes themselves to you, the stronger the hood of a connection forming. Here's the thing. People don't gravitate with things they're not interested enough. She's choosing top position hers near you, especially when she has other options. It's not an accident, it's an instinct. 7. She makes prolonged eye contact. Contact eye zone of the most powerful unspoken ways. Positing glance might not mean much. But when a woman maintains eye contact with you longer than usual, it's often a deliberate attempt to establish a connection. Think about the last time you locked eyes with someone in a way felt meaningful. It wasn't just a glance that lasted a second or two longer. It's final. Maybe even just enough. Tomo wonder if it was intentional, if Shedasan immediately break the gaze or if she looks away and then back at you. That's a classic sign of attraction. Sexual science behind this. Durtharan, app psychologist famous for his resort on attraction, conducted D-Day study where strangers were asked to maintain eye contact. Forge's 4-minute test results, MANA participants reported feeling intense, some even described it as falling in love. It's because prolonged eye contact stimulate reduction, the hormone linked to bonding and attraction. So, if she's making eye contact and holding it for just a little longer than necessary, she's not just looking. She's inviting you into a deeper unspoken moment of connection. She shows her palms. Most people didn't realize how much their hands reveal about their true feelings, but in body language, open palm gestures are our own clearest indicators of tart trust and receptive vitamin. Theory talking to a woman and she's gesturing naturally with her hands. Her palms soften facing up, or maybe base wrists, her hands on the table with her palms visible rather than tucked away or hidden knees. Small, more subtle movements show thatched comfortably around you and more importantly open to interaction. On the flip side, fist crossed arms or hands tucked out off sight. There's a classic defense of a gesture's body language expert suggests that when we trust someone, why instinctively show more of ourselves. Dry open palms indicate honesty, warmth, and a willingness. Tone gauge. This is why great public speakers often use open hand gestures. It makes them appear more trustworthy. The same principle applies in personal interactions. The woman keeps her hands visible and expressive while talking to you, especially with her palms open. She's not just engaged in the conversation. She's subconsciously signaling that she's comfortable, relaxed, and possibly attracted to you. And 9. She playful. You tuck, one of their strongest indicators of attraction, and when a woman initiates physical contact, even subtly, it's rarely accidental. Pay attention to the small touches. Maybe she taps your arm when she laughs at your joke. Maybe Shepley Flea nudges you when teasing you about something.